guys, Brienne here with Get Your Fix, and I just want to go over something from my blog post recently. I'm actually sitting at home right now, because I'm going to head coaching soon, so if you see my little four-legged rugrat here, that's why. But I wanted to talk to you about the my recent blog post with the minimalist footwear, being barefoot, strengthening your feet, all that great stuff. So kind of just to clarify a little bit with why it's so important. The feet are basically the bottom of your pillars that hold you up. So, and arches, if you've ever seen any bridges with an arch, they're basically there to stabilize everything, not to collapse. So if your feet collapse on you, if those arches hit the surface in that sort of fashion, then they aren't stabilizing everything else up the chain when you're standing, when you're walking, when you're running, lifting, whatever it may be. So it's very important that we keep our feet strong. Anytime we wear shoes, it naturally doesn't let our feet work like they're made to. And if people are barefoot and their arches are collapsing, then it definitely is a sign that they need to strengthen their feet. Knee pain, hip pain, back pain can all be caused by those weak feet. So besides just going barefoot or being in minimalist footwear, we also need to work on strengthening them. So I'm going to show you a couple exercises today that will take some work to be able to start figuring them out and doing that, getting your body to do them. But once you can figure them out, they are very helpful. I have done videos on this before, but it's been several months, so I figured I'd do them again to let you guys all see them again. So, first one you're going to do with your feet flat on the floor. You're going to try to just lift just that big toe up. Hold it for a couple seconds and back down. Lifting it up, holding a couple seconds, and back down. You can do this seated. Seated is the easiest one to figure out first, and then progressing it to standing, since we also need to keep them nice and strong standing. But what I suggest is 5 to 10 times of those in the beginning, working up to 20. And trying to do them initially once a day. Once you get them a little bit stronger, you can back it down. Excuse me, itchy nose. You can back it down to 2 or 3 times a week. But just like anything strength-wise, if you don't continue doing them, they are going to get weak again. I actually laid off doing them for a while, started getting some shin splints when I was running, started doing them again within about a week and a half. My legs were fine. So it definitely is important. Once you do that, then what you're going to do is you're going to lift all your toes up and try to get just that big toe down. So same rep scheme on that, holding about 5 seconds, and then relaxing, doing 5 to 10 of those. And then as you get stronger with it, then working up to 20. Now, on both of those, if you have difficulty being able to do them, you can assist it in the beginning, just like any sort of assisted movement. You're going to try to lift it up and try to assist that. You can also work on positioning it and then trying to get your body to maintain it there. So there's a lot of ways that you can kind of assist that motion. Both of those work really well. Eventually, once all your muscles, nerves, brain, and everything else kicks in, you'll start to figure it out. Same thing for the going down. If you need to assist it there initially, if you need to position it there and then work on trying to maintain it there, you can do that. Then, once you have those down, so that may take, this may be several months down the road, but then what you're going to try to do is try to get your small toe down, then your big one. So dropping your small one, dropping your big one, dropping your small one, dropping your big one. I think I'm a little better on this foot. So you're going to drop that big one, small one, then big one. The goal is to try to get keep these 3 up while getting the other 2, your small one and your big ones, down. Some days are going to be better than others. Today's not as good as the day for my toes, but it can be done. The other one I want to show you is just doing an arch lift. So with your foot, with your heel and ball of your foot flat on the floor, working on trying to lift that arch up. It's a little hard to see on this video on the carpet, but basically you're trying to elevate that arch, not scrunching those toes to get it to happen. Just trying to use these muscles on the bottom of the foot and then the ones that come up the side of the leg to get that arch to raise up. So same rep scheme as far as with the toes, 5-second holds, 5 to 10 times of those, working up to 20 as you get a little bit stronger, and then 2-3 times a week to kind of maintain it. If you have any questions, comments, please comment on here on this video. Feel free to email me or message me with any other questions you may have, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you guys on Tuesday.